for none now live who remember it.
Welcome to the show. Today we're talking about Lord of the Rings and how these characters make up the 16 personality types. Lord of the Rings is one of the most beloved fantasy franchises of all time, with a large and diverse cast of characters. This video will bring to light the various characters of Middle-earth, how they can be categorized according to their traits and behaviors, and how understanding these personality types can give us greater insight into the story. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along with more MBTI videos each Thursday. Let's start with ISTJ, the Guardian, Aragorn. This type is characterized by a sense of duty, dependability, and reliability. Guardians are practical and logical, preferring to work with facts rather than emotions. They make decisions based on reason and analysis, and they like to be organized and prepared. Aragorn is also very responsible and organized, making sure that all of his tasks are complete promptly. He's a perfect ISTJ.
I would have gone with you to the end.
Next there's ISFJ, the Protector, Samwise. This type is embodied by Samwise Gamgee. He's a loyal friend and extremely devoted servant to his buddy Frodo Baggins. Responsible, hardworking, always looking out for others. He has a strong sense of duty and will do whatever it takes to protect those he loves. His moral code and willingness to help others puts him in stark contrast with some of the other characters in the movie. In terms of his relationship with Frodo, Samwise is willing to go above and beyond for his friend.
I'm here to help you.
Next is the INFJ Counselor, Galadriel. People who score an IFJ are introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. They tend to be creative, sensitive, and perceptive. They often have a strong sense of morality and values. Great thinkers and strategists who use strong intuition to understand how others think and feel. INFJs can be incredibly perceptive and intuitive about people's motivations and intentions, and have a natural ability to bring out the best in those around them. They're deeply empathetic and often have an innate understanding of people's feelings. Galadriel is compassionate, wise, loyal, devoted, and incredibly intuitive about those around her, their motives, and their feelings. INTJ, Elrond. One of the rarest types, only making up about 2-3% of the population, INTJs are described as analytical, intelligent, and determined, making them excellent strategists and problem solvers. This is Elrond all over. He's wise, organized, and decisive in his thinking. He uses his intellect to find solutions to difficult situations and is always planning for the future. In addition, he's an independent thinker who prefers to take action on his terms. He's also often seen as an advocate for others and a leader of those around him.
Gandalf, the ring cannot stay here.
ISTP, the Crafter, Ewan. This curious and independent personality type loves to explore and tinker with the world around them. They're resourceful problem solvers who enjoy coming up with creative solutions in tricky situations. The Crafter personality type is a master archer and skilled swordsman in this scenario. She's courageous, independent, and highly analytical. She's also an excellent judge of character, often sizing people up in a matter of mere seconds. The ISTP is a perfect mix of logic and intuition, making them incredibly resourceful and highly adaptive.
Women of this country learned long ago. Those without swords can still die upon them. I fear neither death nor pain.
ISFP, the Composer, Legolas, and also possibly Arwen. The ISFP personality type is often referred to as the Composer, the creative, independent, and spontaneous people who live in the moment and enjoy a wide range of activities. ISFPs are driven by their passions and take an active interest in the world around them. They're curious, imaginative, and value their freedom and autonomy. ISFPs have strong values and integrity, but they can also be quite sensitive to criticism and tend to stay away from conflict. They prefer to express themselves through art, music, and other creative endeavors. They're great problem solvers, able to see solutions that others may skip over. Lord of the Rings, the ISFP character is undoubtedly Legolas. He's brave and skilled archer who often takes risks and enjoys a good adventure. He follows his heart and has strong opinions about right and wrong. He's a free spirit who expresses himself through his actions rather than words, always ready for action and excitement. INFP, the idealist, Frodo Baggins. Often referred to as the idealist, this character is somewhat of a peacekeeper. INFPs are open-minded, compassionate, and highly creative people who are often seen as imaginative dreamers and would rather be in their own little world than take part in the real one. Frodo is a great listener and mediator between the members of the Fellowship. He understood the importance of communication and maintaining peace among those he disagreed with. He also valued individual autonomy and supported everyone's decision even when he didn't necessarily agree with them. Overall, INFPs embodies Frodo's qualities.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
INTP, the philosopher. This is Gandalf, but some say Gandalf's also an ENTP. Let's break this down. INTPs are represented by the wise and scholarly character Gandalf. The philosopher, he's highly independent, analytical, and intuitive. He's driven by a strong sense of curiosity and enjoys learning new things and thinking about complex problems. He's quick to come up with creative solutions to difficult challenges, but is also able to step back and think objectively about any given situation. INTPs like Gandalf are intelligent, independent thinkers who are highly analytical and intuitive. They have a passion for learning new things and enjoy coming up with creative solutions to difficult challenges. Gandalf is constantly able to anticipate the future and read between the lines of what people say and do. This makes him a great problem solver who can see beyond the surface level of any situation.
Before this is over, the pity of Bilbo may rule the fate of men.
ESTP, the adventurer Gimel. ESTPs are natural risk takers and problem solvers who thrive in highly dynamic and unpredictable situations. They're driven by their strong desire to be successful and often push the boundaries to achieve their goals. As such, they're perfectly suited to play the role of an entrepreneur in Lord of the Rings, entrepreneur or adventurer. In the trilogy, Gimel is an example of ESTP. He's fiercely independent, always willing to take risks and make daring moves to ensure the success of his mission. Gimel's journey from a timid hobbit to a brave and determined warrior is proof of the power of the adventurous spirit.
Come, Gimli!
I'm wasted on cross-country! We dwarves are natural sprinters!
ISFP, the performer, Pippin. The performer is often described as the life of the party. These individuals are vibrant and enthusiastic, always eager to try new things and explore the world around them. They're incredibly personable, with an infectious sense of humor and knack for making people feel comfortable. When it comes to Lord of the Rings, we can think of Pippin. He's always up for an adventure and never shies from a good time. Pippin embodies the fun-loving spirit of ESFPs, always finding ways to keep himself entertained. He's unafraid of taking risks and enjoys pushing boundaries in pursuit of a good time. He also has an unwavering loyalty to his friends and will go above and beyond to fight for what he believes in.
We are sitting on a field of victory, enjoying a few well-earned comforts.
ENFP, the inspirer, Arwen. Arwen's also been listed as an ISFP. Let's kind of break this down as well. The ENFP personality type is often associated with creativity, ideas, innovation. They have an active imagination and can easily come up with new concepts. They have a strong appreciation for beauty and may be drawn to creative pursuits such as writing, art, music, and so on. They also have people skills, which allows them to connect with others in meaningful ways. ENFPs would most likely be represented by Arwen. Arwen's an adventurous and daring character who has a strong sense of justice and loyalty. ENTP, the visionary, Mary. Mary's also been called an ENFP. Let's talk about these two character types. ENTP, also known as the visionary, is a highly intelligent and creative type who loves to debate and come up with innovative solutions. In the world of Lord of the Rings, this is Mary. Mary is constantly on the move, looking for ways to outwit his enemies and come up with creative strategies to defeat them. He's naturally curious and loves to explore and challenge the status quo. Mary's driven by the strong sense of justice and his commitment to protecting Middle-earth from evil forces. His intelligence and wit make him a formidable opponent. He is an invaluable ally to the Fellowship, always willing to take risks and come up with creative solutions to seemingly impossible problems.
You've been in the farmer maggot's crop! Don't know why he's so upset! It's only a couple of carrots!
And some cabbages. And those 3 bags of potatoes that we lifted last week.
ESTJ, the enforcer, Boromir. The ESTJ is characterized by being organized, practical, and goal-oriented. They take charge and are seen as reliable, decisive, action-oriented people. The character that best exemplifies ESTJ is Boromir. This character is an experienced leader who takes charge in situations and leads with confidence. He's highly responsible and is always looking out for other people's safety, highly efficient, organized in all of his undertakings. Boromir is a courageous warrior who puts his safety on the line for the causes he believes in. ESFJ, the provider, Bilbo Baggins. People with this type of personality are typically warm, caring, and dependable individuals who value close relationships and personal harmony. They make excellent friends, colleagues, and family members due to their strong desire to help and support those around them. Lord of the Rings, the ESFJ is Bilbo, who's known for his dedication to protecting those he loves, his unwavering loyalty and sense of justice. He is a natural leader and often puts himself in difficult situations to protect those around him.
You leave the ring behind. Well, is that so hard?
Well, no. And yes.
ENFJ, the giver, Faramir. ENFJ individuals are typically known for their warmth, empathy, and ability to connect with others. They excel at understanding and relating to their feelings and needs of those around them, often putting the well-being of others before their own. One of the key characteristics of an ENFJ is their strong sense of altruism and desire to help others. Faramir is an excellent example of this, deeply concerned with the welfare and people, and he's willing to put their needs ahead of his own. He's also very understanding and empathetic and can see things from the perspective of those around him. Faramir is a skilled communicator and can effectively convey his thoughts and ideas to others. He's very intuitive and can pick up the subtle cues and emotions of those, with helps to connect them on a deeper level. This makes him the perfect ENFJ personality type character.
I think at last we understand one another, Frodo Baggins.
Finally, there's the ENTJ, the commander, Theoden, and possibly also Emer. The ENTJ personality type is represented by a character who is decisive, strategic, and assertive. They're strong leaders and natural planners, able to quickly analyze the situation and come up with a course of action. This could be Theoden, the king of Rohan. He's a strong and decisive leader who's willing to take bold action in defense of his kingdom. He's confident and capable and can inspire those around him to follow his lead. Theoden is also a skilled strategist who can think ahead and plan for the future. ENTJs like this, he's driven, ambitious, and goal-oriented, and will do whatever it takes to achieve his objectives. He's confident with his abilities and not afraid to take charge. That's all of our characters, all the personality types for the Lord of the Rings series. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and look for our community tab to vote on our next topic, which will be next Thursday. You can also look for our daily shorts as we break these down even further into some of your favorite characters on film and small screen.
It's ours. We must get the precious. We must get it back.